Check 1 2, check 1 2, check. We're live. Welcome to the Truth Serum, where lies are running rapid. All right, just kidding, folks. Um, Mother's Day. I did a video before on Facebook and everything else, and I just wanted to give my thoughts about Mother's Day. My mother, Rose Marie Battaglia, she's been passed now for 14 years, and I am heartfelt about it every day, no matter how much time passes. I'm 59 years old, but I always feel it, you know. And I was close to my mom growing up, and I stayed close to her as an adult and tried to do the best. And she raised 5 kids all by herself with the least amount of resources that you can have. No support from my father, but and she did it, and she carried it. But she gave us more than the physical needs and everything, but she gave us the nurturing that molded us to the people that we are, me and my siblings. And yes, we all fall short of being non-sinners, and me, I'm living proof of that. But fundamentally speaking, we know, and we have a heart. We have a heart. Yeah, we might get a little crazy here and there, but our default is that we have a heart, and we're compassionate for people that are struggling. You see, and so those fundamentals and that wisdom has stayed with me all through my life, and I still hear her words to this day in my head, and I do the best I can. And but Mother's Day shouldn't just be, oh, it's Mother's Day, let me get a card and give her a text or go get a meal, and some people kind of like mail it in. And if you're in close proximity, even 25 miles, 30 miles, get your ass in the car and go visit her. None of that rinky-dink bullcrap, all right? And today's May 14th, Mother's Day. While your mother is here as an adult, and she's an adult, or at any age, let's say, at any age that you still have your mom here, every day is Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. It's just not, well, May 14th or whatever, and I'll go get her a card. I love you, Mom, and here's a dinner and all that, and here's some flowers, and then it's crickets for the rest of the year. You don't think a month, a day, 2 months after Mother's Day, you don't realize how much good it would do in your mother's mind if you went and knocked on the door and surprised her and said, hey, Ma, how you doing today? I thought I would drop by, see how you were doing. We could chit chat, throw some things around, and express your love and appreciation for her. So there's a soft spot in my heart because my mom did it. 5 of us, 5 children, and she did it with the least amount of resources. But she was the right person. She had the right tools from my grandfather and grandmother to instill and nurture us with the wisdom and knowledge about growing up to be good human beings. And that's priceless. That's not on a store shelf. You can't go out and buy that. So I was blessed to have my mom, Rose Marie Battaglia, as my mom that showed me the way. And I made a lot of mistakes and everything else, but she was always in my corner. You know, when everybody else abandons you and you might have did some rogue things here or there, but who's right there? Your mother. Everybody else ran for the hills, but your mother is still there. My mother was always there. And she did it Uh, she was a natural at it. So every day is Mother's Day. Reach out if you're able to, and even if you have a dysfunctional or a fractured relationship, if there's some conflict, repair it. Don't be crying at her funeral. Don't cry at the funeral when it's too late, because it's not a matter of being who's right or who's wrong all the time. There's things that are more important than that. We're not going to live forever. Get them things solved and put away so you could have beautiful times with the years you all have left. Not only with your parents, with anybody that's worthwhile in your life. It's not a matter of being who's right or who's wrong. We get hung up and stuck up on some petty bullcrap. But look past it. Every day is Mother's Day when your mother's here on earth. And Rosemary Battaglia, to me, and everybody should think their mother is the greatest mother in the world. But that's my greatest mother in the world. And she did an awesome job. And she's my hero. She's my hero. Not, a athlete or a movie star or some other bullshit, a character. My mother is my hero in my life. And I will never put anybody higher than my mother. I had the best grandparents too. So I was blessed in that. And we were taught with the Christian ways and everything, and we went to church school and everything. And, we were taught to root for the underdog, the downtrodden. Don't judge that hobo over there. We don't know his story. Don't judge like that, which I'll, and I'm not perfect. And I got to catch myself because I'm crazy. And I'll be like, that dirty motherfucker, and it's like, no, you know what? You got to get back to morals and a moral code and everything else, which is hard to do. Nobody's perfect. But that person you're MFing, that hobo could be an angel in disguise. It could be a spiritual test put in front of you that you don't even know. And when you help out of your heart and don't judge, the angels will sing in heaven. Okay? So we were nurtured a good way. And my siblings, I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And if they're ever in a position to help, we always had a helpful heart. And we weren't wealthy, but what we had, we would try to do, whether it was time, physical help, a little money, which we didn't have a lot of, but do what you can do. And that's how we were taught by the greatest mother, Rosemary Battaglia. So every day is Mother's Day. Take a ride next week and surprise her when it's not Mother's Day. And say, Ma, I've been thinking about a lot of things. And yeah, we only talk and I only visit you on Mother's Day because my life is real busy with my job and my children. No, it's not, Herb. Your life isn't too busy with your job and your children. Get your butt over there. All the sacrifices a mother makes doesn't compare to your job and whatever. Don't try to hear it. It's a cop-out. All right, folks. This is the truth serum here. All right. Remember that. So thank you, everybody, for subscribing. Share the video, like it, hit all that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. And you know what? No. The book, they dead miss. There's a link somewhere in there. They dead miss. Buy it. I'll give the money to charity. All right. I give the money to charity. That's how I roll. unless it's a whole lot of money, then I have to divvy it up a little. But it's the truth serum here. All right. So yeah, everybody. Some people do realize and are aware of how valuable. I'm going to tell you the story about the crackhead. I'm going to tell you a jewel here. I was in a parking lot at the casino, and there was a girl with a like a minivan, and she had kids in the back, and she couldn't get the car started. She couldn't get it started. There was bungee cords and everything, and you could look, and I knew she was on drugs. You could just tell the crackhead look and everything. I'm not a rookie. I ran around with druggers and everything else, and I was an addict on heroin, and you know the look. And a guy, an acquaintance, I wouldn't call him a friend. He pulled up in another parking spot, and he said, "Joe, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, look at this poor lady. She can't get the engine started. She's got kids in the back." And he was like, "Oh, she's just a crackhead." I said, "Well, I got to help her out." "Oh, you're a sucker." "I'm a sucker. You're going in there to blow your paycheck at the casino and get nothing out of it." And she was a mother to those kids. And he goes in. I says, "Get out of my face. You're the sucker. And I'm a sucker for the casino myself. So if I'm willing to be a sucker for something as evil as the slot machines and those casinos, why can't I do something for a human being that is struggling? I have no problem blowing money on stupid things." So I get rid of him and I go over. She got the bungee cord holding all this stuff up. So I get her started. Make a long story short. And I get her started and everything, and she was very pleased. She was very pleased, and I saw the look in her eye where she was confused. And I gave her some money because the next day was Mother's Day. And I gave her some money, and I told her, "Get a nice outfit. Take your kids to lunch and enjoy." And I saw the look in her eye of what she felt. And I'm a crybaby. I wanted to cry, but I just seen that emotion. So fast forward, I'm driving home, and it felt good. I don't have a lot of money, but that felt good. And I thought to myself, she might just go, I gave her that money. She might just go do her drugs and say, "Well, that guy, that guy was a nice guy at the casino parking lot, but thanks for my drug money, Good Samaritan." But maybe a year or two goes by. I'm sitting on a slot machine, and this lady comes up, and she's standing next to me, and she's looking at me, and I'm like, "What's up? Can I help you or what?" I was like, "This is weird." She goes, you're the guy. And I'm like, "I don't know you. No paternity tests here." "Forgive me, Jesus. You're the guy, blah, 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 blah." And there was another older gentleman in the foreground, in the background, I mean. And she says, "You helped me out that day." And I did go buy an outfit, and I did take that money, and I had a good Mother's Day because my family abandoned me. And she said, I quit doing the crack." And I was like, "Well, that's good. So she says, "Could we go outside and talk?" And we went out, and the guy comes out. My name is boom, boom, boom. And I knew that last name was a prestigious prestigious name in the community. And he said, my daughter told me, bam, 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 and everything. And so I says, well, the kid was in the car, or one or two children and everything. And I just thought, well, what the hell? Why not help? Help the underdog. Don't judge the underdog. Help the underdog. So good, clean cut father. She looked like a different person. She was beautiful, and she was a skinned rat when I saw her, skin and bones and marks on her face, the crack drug marks, what they get. And she was beautiful, and I'll leave it at that. But and he was talking, and I says, well, things happen mysterious ways. And he said, I had disowned her. He said, I disowned her, and it was trying to be tough love. And she told me the story about you helping her, a stranger. And as me being her father, I tried to use tough love. I says, well, I only did what I did. You're probably a good dad. You're probably a good dad. Life happens and everything. So there was a beautiful exchange. The mother, the day before Mother's Day, the bungee cord was holding together. This thing was held together and I got her started. The cable on the battery was messed up or something. I got her started and out of there, and I gave her some money to go get dinner for the kids and buy a nice outfit. And it all worked out. So that was a mother struggling, and it's so easy to judge, but there could be a success story. Okay, you can't write people off. So that was that's a Mother's Day story. So thank you, everybody. Come back, share, like, subscribe to the video. It's the Truth Serum. And enjoy your day. And remember, every day is Mother's Day while your mother is here on earth. My mother passed away, but I still think about my mother every day. All right, folks, we'll sign off. Stay great, and God bless everybody. Thanks for watching, folks.